And the quest to repeat continues here in 2027 with the Cincinnati Reds. We are into the month of April, and the Reds are kind of just hovering around 500. It hasn't been anything spectacular just yet, and I think we've kind of been struggling with our starting pitching. Something that was once, the highlight of our team has really been messing us up recently, as Drew Thorpe, who is primarily just a bullpen guy for us right now, is out with a 6-month injury. So we're going to call up Martin Valenzuela to be that next long reliever in the bullpen, just because Valenzuela is 25 years old. He's a 78 overall. There's no reason to have him pitching in AAA anymore. I don't think. He was posting about a 4 ERA in AAA. So I think it's time we can bring him up officially. Now, we're going to have to use him some. Rhett Lauder is struggling so much right now. Lauder's ERA is at about 7. We are going to let Valenzuela be the starter as the 5th man of that rotation for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how Valenzuela does pitch. I mean, his ERA is at 7, so both him and Lauder are really not doing too well. But we'll see. We'll figure that stuff out as we keep going on here in this 2027 season. But for now, the Reds have gotten 5 games over 500 with a 5-game winning streak, and they're going to be taking on the 20-21 Seattle Mariners, who in the first game of this 3-game set against Cincinnati here at T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington, are not going to be playing Julio Rodriguez. Julio is getting the night off, so instead in center field, as one would expect, Nick Senzel is playing center. I don't think Senzel has played center in a couple of years, I'll be honest. He's primarily a corner outfield guy. Well, not really. He's a third baseman who DHs right now for the Washington Nationals, who can play third base, but Trey Lipscomb's better than him. And he hasn't touched the outfield. I think he's played the outfield once so far this season in a situational spot deep in the game. So I don't know why Senzel is in center field, but he is playing in replacement of Julio Rodriguez tonight. Rodriguez is not injured. He's just in the dugout tonight. So that's fine. I'll take it. Pitching for Seattle, it will be Logan Gilbert. ERA of 2.92 so far this season over 8 games pitched. He's been very good. Let's see if the Reds can get on him. We've got a different lineup tonight as TJ Friedl will start things off by getting on with a drag bunt base knock. We will take it. Friedl will be on first base, and Bryce Harper's in the 2 spot tonight as Friedl running on the pitch will be at second base. Harper will ground out. Let's see this Reds lineup tonight because it is different. Friedl, Harper, Tucker, Gallo, Steer, Benson, Bell, Langoliers, McLean, just giving Ellie De La Cruz the night off. He had, really low stamina going into this game. We're going to give him the night off. And we're also going to give Xavier Isaac the night off as well, another guy who actually has been struggling some. But, I don't think Joey Gallo's his replacement. Gallo just grounded into a double play to end the inning. We'll go on to the bottom of the first, and here's Jose Urquidy. He's been the best pitcher so far this season for the Reds. Over 8 games started, a 3.91 ERA. Again, he was the All-Star Game starter last season. He'll start things off with back-to-back strikeouts as he'll get Ian Happ. Alex Kirilloff will now get popped out to the shortstop in Matt McLean. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for Jose Urquidy as we go on to the top of the second. Spencer Steer batting .348 this year. Wow. Steer has been our best guy by far. Him and Friedl have been killing it. He, though, will ground out. Here comes Will Benson, who has bounced back. Remember we talked about it in the last episode. The guy was struggling mightily. The average dipped below 100. But Benson's got it figured out. He's batting .275. He should be fine. Josh Bell just hasn't gotten any at-bats. He's gotten 3 all season. That's why he still doesn't have a hit. He'll walk, but Shea Langoliers will then get popped out to his fellow catcher in Carson Kelly. Let's go into the bottom of the second. Luke Raley leading things off in the 4th spot, batting .186. He'll strike out. I don't know why Raley, though, is batting 4th for this team. Urquidy, though, with his 4th strikeout of Jordan Diaz. Tommy Troy on the 1-2 pitch. Give him 5 strikeouts through the first 6 batters of this game. My goodness, Jose Urquidy. Matt McLean going to put one on the ground. It crossed the diamond. It is going to be an infield single. So Matt will be on first. Nice split right there by the first baseman and Alex Kirilloff. But McLean will be running on the pitch in the 1-2. And TJ Friedl, though, just going to get flied out into right field to Victor Mesa Jr. We've got one out now for the 2 spot. Bryce Harper on the 1-1 pitch, runner going. Harper does hold up, but it's a strike. However, McLean swiped second base. So Harper gets a runner in scoring position on a 1-2 offering. Now a 3-2 offering by Gilbert, and Bryce Harper gotta watch it fly. Deep right field, it's out of here. Bryce Harper makes it 2-0 on career home run at 399. His 13th home run of the season is 3rd best here in the National League. Harper is 1 home run away from tying his home runs total of last season, even though he did have an injury. But Harper hitting home runs at an accelerated rate this season, and of course, 1 more will be 400 on the career, the Hall of Fame career for the World Series MVP, Bryce Harper. After a Kyle Tucker flyout, Joey Gallo will do the same exact thing, but the Reds take the lead in the top of the third, 2-0 for Cincinnati. And let's let Jose Urquidy work. He's going to get Nick Senzel to pop out into foul ground. There is Joey Gallo. Again, Gallo not too, familiar with third base. He does play it, but I don't think he's played it all that often recently. At least he hasn't played there with the Nationals so far this season. He's been primarily just a corner outfield / first base type guy, but it's fine. He still has that eligibility in the game. Carson Kelly with the first hit of the night for Seattle into center field to blooper. Sam Haggerty, gonna get one taken away by Spencer Steer. There is your second out the inning. Victor Mesa Jr. will get popped out to the first baseman in Bryce Harper. And aside from one shallow, weak base hit for the Mariners, nothing going on the offensive side of things so far tonight for them. Logan Gilbert going to strike out Spencer Steer on a splitter. That's been a tough out for all opposing pitchers so far this season. Here comes Will Benson on a 1-1. He just lets the curveball travel, and it's going to be a pop out to the catcher in Carson Kelly. 2 down the inning for Josh Bell, the leader of the book club, on the 2-1 pitch. Bell, perfect, deep center field. Could this be the first as a Red? That ball is out of here. Josh Bell with what I do believe career home run number 200. A lot of milestones being hit, but Josh Bell's first as a Red goes 411 feet, and Bell has made this now a 3-0 game thanks to that solo shot into straightaway center field. Shea Langeliers looking to add on the 3-2. Did he go? No, he didn't. Shea will be standing on first with a 2-out walk, bringing in Matt McLain on the 2-1 pitch. McLain blasts one right center field. That ball is going to be off the wall. Shea scores easy. McLain digging for third. He is in there. Matt McLain is in with a triple, and he has now a single and a triple to start this game. He's 2 for 2. TJ Friedel will strike out, but a 4-0 lead for Cincinnati as we go on to the bottom of the fourth. And the Mariners, again, no offensive production. Jose Urquidy is shutting this team down. I understand we're still in the fourth, but still only one base runner. Kirilloff will hit one pretty well into right field, but straight into the glove of Kyle Tucker. 2 outs for Luke Raley on the 1-2 offering. Slurve, swing and a miss. Makes him look stupid on that pitch inside. Bryce Harper hunting for a career home run 400. That one's blasted. 106 exit velo off the bat, but it is caught at the wall and at the warning track. I thought Bryce Harper might have got that one. Kyle Tucker with a questionable ball 4. He'll be on first base. And the Mariners go to their pen. They go to Trevor Rogers. ERA of 4.46 so far this season. And he will strike out Joey Gallo, who, at times just a strikeout machine, I will be honest with you. As someone who watches Joey Gallo almost every other day. He's been in a rehab assignment for the longest time now, but Gallo does seem to strike out a lot. That's just what he does. Urquidy, though, going to bounce back here in the bottom of the fifth by striking out Jordan Diaz. Tommy Troy is going to hit one well into center field. TJ Friedel going back on it, and Friedel has it. 2 gone the inning for the 7-spot Nick Senzel on the 1-2 swing and a miss on a curveball. We move on to the top of the 6th inning. Trevor Rogers still pitching for Seattle. He will strike out Benson on that lefty-lefty matchup. Bell now flips to the right side of the plate to ground out to the third baseman in Sam Haggerty. We've got 2 outs for Shea Langeliers on the 1-1. Shea, not a bad pitch at all to swing at, but it will be caught in center field by Nick Senzel. Bottom 6, Carson Kelly at the dish. He will fly out into right field. Kyle Tucker charging in. The Mariners haven't gotten a hit since that first Carson Kelly base knock that, again, just blooped into center. Haggerty will get popped out to Gallo. Obviously, he kind of got robbed of a hit in his last AB, but he's gone. Victor Mesa is going to line one to right field. There is Kyle Tucker. So still a 4-0 lead for the Reds. The Mariners have one hit as now Matt McLain lines one into right field. That ball is out of here. Matt McLain with a laser into right and a solo home run. It will be the home run for him. It's his 4th, but he's got a homer, a triple, and a single. McLain is a double away from the cycle here at T-Mobile Park. He will get the opportunity to have that 4th at-bat coming out the 9th spot, so we will have to wait and see. Bryce Harper will strike out again. Maybe he'll get another chance at 400 tonight. I don't think he will. We'll see. Kyle Tucker going to fly one in the left against the shift, but it will be caught out there by Ian Happ, the former Chicago Cub. And speaking of Happ, here he is at the plate. But again, the Mariners have done nothing with their bats all night. Happ will get popped out to Shea Langoliers. Here comes Alex Kirilloff on the 2-2. He's going to line one in the right field. Kyle Tucker is there. Kirilloff has hit a couple baseballs pretty well in the right field tonight, but again, nothing to show for it. Luke Raley's strikeout circle change. My goodness, Jose Urquidy. An incredible pitching performance so far tonight. Joey Gallo's just struggled, so maybe Josh Bell will be higher on the pecking order than him. Steer strikes out. Will Benson on the 2-1 pitch will get popped out to the second baseman over in Jordan Diaz. So 6 outs remaining for the Mariners. Can they do anything with this side of the baseball? That's more of a football term, but he will strike out, does Urquidy. Jordan Diaz, Tommy Troy on the 1-1 will get flown out into center field. There is TJ Friedel. We've got 2 gone here in the bottom of the 8th for the 7th spot. Nick Senzel on the 3-2 pitch. Got him looking. Another strikeout for Jose Urquidy. Real quickly, we go to the top of the 9th to see if Matt McLean can get the cycle. No. Guerrero will strike him out on that fastball away. So Urquidy coming out for the complete game shutout. Why not? Carson Kelly, though, going to fly one to center field. That ball, left field, and it's going to get down. Carson Kelly has 2 hits so far tonight for Seattle, the only 2 hits for them, but immediately that hit is going to come off the board because of a double play turn. Down goes Sam Haggerty. 6-4-3 in the double play. Victor Mesa, the last hope for Seattle. He will fly one into left field right to Will Benson, and your ball game is over. The Cincinnati Reds go to T-Mobile Park, and Jose Urquidy pitches a full game shutout with, I believe, 12 strikeouts tonight. An insane game for the former All-Star Game starter in Jose Urquidy, and the Cincinnati Reds will win this one again by a score of 5-0, holding the Mariners to only 2 Carson Kelly soft base hits. So folks, thank y'all for watching episode at number 61 of the Cincinnati Reds franchise mode here on MLB The Show 24. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you did enjoy the video, and make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy as well, folks. Thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.